What does performing mean to you?
For us, it's really, it's not just about what we do, it's how we do it. And that's where you make the connection with the audience. It's the delivery of the skills and the act, and it's really about, trying to sort of tell them a story and tell them a little bit about you. Then they'll make an emotional connection to you and not sort of just be focused on the wow tricks. It makes those wow tricks pop that much more when it comes out of something that's being framed. For us, it's always, and regardless of the act that we do, it's really about just trying to sort of, create something that's a little bit more emotional rather than just purely tricks.
Kim and Les have performed together for over 20 years in their specialty style of adagio.
The whole point of putting this act together was the fact that we met each other, we sort of had a relationship first, and then because of our specific sort of backgrounds, it was a great sort of fusion to sort of have the artistry and the dynamics of acrobatics. And we were both sort of going through a transitional period in our lives, both personally and professionally. So, and I just sort of finished what there was an adagio couple, and they said, "Won't you come and have some lessons with us?" And
all that partnering work, we picked it up very quickly in a couple of lessons. They sort of inspired us to take a little look more at that part.
It's true that something like that, it can either make or break you, and it can either make you stronger or it'll tear you apart, because it is quite stressful.
So now that you're not performing anymore, what are you up to now?
We're trying to sort of reinvent ourselves into creative, so we're kind of creating acts for people and training dancers in aerial. Did a lot of the choreography and also developing the apparatus that the girls were performing on, training the hand-to-hand guys that were the strong guys, and also developing costumes and the masks and the whole concept of. And now we have a few corporate events, like next weekend we've got an event coming up, so they wanted something very specific, so their concept was futuristic, so you've got to kind of come up with, work with something that's going to fit in with their theme. So again, we've been doing some rehearsals with that, so that will be coming to show coming up. And then in November we do have another job for our human design duo hand-to-hand guys.
Do you ever miss performing yourselves?
This year is about, I guess, coming back to my ballet side, and then the other side is our performance careers, and then just handing over, I guess, to the younger generation what it's been our passion for so long, handing over all that knowledge and, finding people that are wanting to learn and interested in performing, taking on a bit of a different career themselves. So that's why we decided to go into this new direction. You definitely miss that whole life. It's your world. It was our world.
Yeah.
So but having said that, I think we have no regrets. It was perfect timing. And I think when you can lay something down and be really proud of what you've done, then you are a good mentor, a good teacher, a good.
Plus, you want to be able to walk when you sing. So you can't. So
you just know.
It has its shelf life, and
we've done a long,
Yeah.
well and truly. Some people only get a couple of years of performing, and we've had so many.
Yeah.
So I think when you do miss that stage, you just sort of have to accept it almost, and sort of.
And having these events coming up, it's a way to sort of live through it anyway.
Yeah.
Like
living through
it's another way of sort of extending that sort of the ego, I guess. It's sort of like, because that's what gets fed when you're on the stage, is the ego. So having put something up there that people continue to enjoy, then it's great. You kind of getting to sort of, enjoy the pleasure of the performance of what you've created, because other people are enjoying it. So hopefully it's going to continue on.